Okay, so I just had a very interesting game, which is just like an exceptional display of how you can win in Heroes of the Storm without actually having to team fight, with just soaking XP. Something that I've always tried to strive for is to look for opportunities in how to exploit the map and the composition of yours and the enemy team. You know, maximize your chances of success. So let's start the game so I can show you what I'm talking about here. My team for this game was Vala, Nasibo, Lucio, May, and myself as Murky. I love playing Murky. I love pushing lanes. I love taking camps, trolling my opponents. So I play Murky a lot. It's a fairly decent team. We've got good lane clear. We got a tank. We got a healer. We got some damage. The opposite team is really, really scary. It's a Stukov, a Butcher, a Raynor, a Zarya, and a Johanna. So a lot of disruption, really heavy frontline, potential for massive amount of burst with good sustain as well. They are really, really good 5-man team, whereas we are a decent 4-man team, but not nearly as strong as they are. And they are really scary early game with the shields and healing from Stukov. So I know immediately as Murky that I cannot fight before, at least not before level 10. I'll just get destroyed. And I can't put out nearly enough damage to touch them with both Stukov and Zarya. So my plan is that I'll go for camps and lane pushing and just try and put enough pressure on the opposing team to force them to split or make bad decisions. So I pick up the bribe talent at level 1, and then I just try as best as I can to push the lanes and get my bribe stacks. We have already Nasibo in bot, so we have all lanes soaked, and you can see we're actually ahead of in XP.
Draws first blood. Hero slain.
And I just missed how our two members mid got wiped pretty fast. But that's the problem. They have 4-man mid here, and we can't really stop that if we want XP. And I can't really touch them. I can't do anything. So I'm just right now gathering as much XP as I can. And you can see we're behind now, but that will quickly change because they're not soaking bottom top like we are. At level 4 I'm picking up tougher fish to get a lot more damage on my buffer fish. That really helps me clear camps really fast, so I don't need to bribe them all the time. I can take them pretty quickly. Good kill on Butcher here, actually. He pushed up way too far. He was alone. But the problem is now that they can easily grab their own side here, like we could. The team is bot, so they're taking bot. But they can quickly grab theirs and then just force us off here early game, because I don't really count in the game in team fights. So we can't really stop them here, and we actually shouldn't try, but that's a mistake that you make often in quick match games. I actually should not really have engaged here at all. There's no reason for me to go back here. It's pretty clear that it's lost. Right now I was actually just trying to force them off our team so they had a chance to escape, but they didn't want to escape. So the team here is, I mean, they're doing a good job stalling, but they're pushing it too far. But as you can see, we're still ahead in XP. So it's not terrible. And then early also, like this is not really that consequential. You can easily give up a few. It's better than dying for it and not getting it. Towers of Doom are really known, is a map that's really known for turnarounds. So I have a good lane here, which will be able to start pushing. And that's the theme. Like from now on, level 7 and up, I can clear lanes really, really quickly. Let's see who's in trouble. That extra damage on Stukov's. Oh, sorry. So I just took a camp here. I bribed their side, if possible, and I can easily clear my own. And I'm moving down because I want to clear this lane so I can make sure that all these 3 get to the tower, start taking away at their health. And then I'm moving top now because Raynor is starting to push in. Well, I probably... Oh, he didn't do too much damage, but I could have moved top to force him off, but I think this was actually fine. So you can see we are ahead in XP actually, even though they have 6 kills to our only 1 kill. And Nasibo can actually start pushing in now in this building and dealing damage to it as well. So again, I'm just trolling him just to make him arrive later mid, if they were to break out a fight, and I'll soon be able to take this this top camp again. With my bribe stacks, have that pushing, and then I can go down and maybe try to lend a hand. But as you can see, we're a bit too late for the middle one. But I have my my Octograb heroic now, which is, in my opinion, I mean 99% of the time you want to take that over the March of the Murlocs. It's just such, it can really help secure some kills or save some people. And you can clear perfectly fine without the Murlocs. You don't really, they don't do that much damage actually. So here we just need to defend. There's no reason to fight because I'm pushing top. You see Butcher is coming to catch me here, but Murky is famously slippery. So I should be able, I will be able to get away here even though it doesn't look too good. Boop. Gotta love Murky. So yeah, we're still ahead in XP. They are really dominating us in every fight. But the best thing I can do right now is see Mei should not be engaging here. Even though they look like they're low, they have so much sustain. So I'm just peeking this camp here. Nope. It's actually important with these camps that you try, if you play Murky, don't stand on your pufferfish because the attack from the camp can actually quickly destroy the pufferfish. If you stand on it, it will damage the pufferfish. And that's really annoying. So I'm just looking for an opportunity there to catch one of them off guard when there's not really anyone else to put some damage on me. Because if you just go in and stun one, they will often just, you know, burn you down quickly. So you gotta look for an opportunity where there might not be anyone close to you to focus you. So again, we can't really fight them off here. So I'm just leaving again, putting pressure on lanes.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
grabbing all the XP, putting down a pufferfish, and then just moving on. And there's a camp ready again on top. So we managed to grab the bottom fort here, or keep, or what you would call it in this map. And I can actually put pressure on this one as well, getting the camp if I have stacks. I did. And now that we have one keep down, it's pretty easy to predict where the enemy team will move. So that makes it a lot easier for me to be in the right place. So now they have to start taking down these buildings of ours. So that means that we can move to the one that they're not hitting, and if they move here, we can move to the other. So as soon as the enemy team starts moving up to take care of this building, we're moving down here, taking a camp and putting pressure on the bottom keep. And again here top, yeah, it's important that you know that you're not here to, you know, fight off the enemy team or hold your position or anything like that. You're just there until you have a sense that they're coming your way, and then you just have to leave. Again, we don't need to fight here, there's no real reason for it. Oh, that was a bad push out of the zombie wall by Lucio. We probably wouldn't have killed him anyway. See, their Stukov is really, really good at putting the silence just under the Sariel heroic there. They have a really, really good Stukov, which also made it very difficult. They're not, however, that great at pushing down our buildings. At least they're not really trying to, which is good for us, because then I can see that they're moving up mid to tag and take care of this keep. So I'll grab camp and then I'll move top to clear that and put pressure on the top keep. So always keeping them sort of on the back foot. Nasibo is moving forward here, too far, and he's going to pay for it. And Lucio here in the chat has, yeah, shares my point of view. So now they're trying to come up and counter this camp. And this is a great turnaround for us, because this is the first kill we've gotten in more than 5 minutes. So and this one we can stand fight, but as you can see, they're really, really hard to take down. And then Stukov, the son of a bitch. So we had Nasibo bot grab the one altar down there. That was great, but we are sort of getting close to the point here with only 9 points left on our core that we need to start making a turnaround. Luckily for us, the enemy team here is doing a bad boss call. They have not enough damage or sustain to take down only the 2 of them, so they will have to leave, wasting a lot of time here. And while they're doing that, we'll just continue to put pressure on the lanes. As you can see now, they're very split, which is exactly what you want in this situation. You don't want them to be able to 5-man this. You want them to be split. And we actually did get a kill on Butcher down somewhere. Exactly because of this. So in this situation now, where Butcher is dead, we actually could fight. And there's a reason to push them now, because except for the Zarya combined with the Stuka of Silence, which is super deadly, as you can see. Nice snowball from Mei. Don't think we have that much follow-up though. But if we don't have Butcher, we actually have a decent chance of another kill on Stuka. It feels so good. And I have my heroic ready. So these are the exact fights you want to have. You want to be in a good position. You want to be more than them. You want them to be low on health. You want them to be split, to have to make bad decisions. They're trying to fight us now. Like we did at the beginning, while being a man down. Which is actually what you are when you have a Mercury on your team. He doesn't really count as a hero. So now they're trying, to stop us in very unfavorable conditions. So yeah, almost all the team is dead. It's a good call to go boss. I don't have to help with that. I can do much better taking camps on the other side of the map.
I will not return to those wretched mines.
So we're now at 10 points versus 18. So it's a lot better than it was a few minutes ago. And now we have to actually be careful that we don't split too much. So a situation like this is dangerous with the Butcher. But they did manage to get him, so that's great. So yeah, this is basically the turnaround, as people calls it here, because now they had a lot of staggered deaths. They made some desperate calls, trying to stall us from the altars with just running in one at a time, which means that we could actually take a team fight against them, kill almost all of their team, and then with the time we were able to take over all 3 of their keeps. I grabbed a camp down here, which is moving up now. That's also 3 shots. This is basically how, if you are stacked up against a team with a very scary composition, and you may have an Abathur or a Mercury or someone, or just not a good comp for team fighting. This is a great example of how you can win a game like that, and why you should never ever underestimate the power of soaking and pushing lanes. So yeah, I just wanted to share that game with you, because I thought it was really nice for a lesson, and I think actually a lot of people could benefit from this. So thank you for watching, if you really actually did. It was just kind of spur of the moment thing I did, so hopefully it will turn out alright. So yeah, I really want to commend my team for their job in this game. They actually did a really good job. It's not often in quick match that it works out for you if you don't have a good team fighting composition. That's just what people are used to. So they did a great job not running in and suiciding all the time, or flaming, or trolling, or anything. They stuck to it and believed in it, and that was great. And they also, let me do my thing. sometimes people just like flame and yell like, where are you, we need you for fights. They don't understand what you can actually do with map pressure, which is also why I thought I would make this video. Yeah, so have a great new year, and maybe I'll do another game like this.